Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to our first ever video. Welcome to the channel. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Laughing?
Yeah.
Funny?
Yeah.
Okay, well, who are you again?
I'm Tori.
And I'm Brandon. So, pretty much a little bit of a backstory. Obviously, you guys can see by the title, this is a pretty insane video. This is part one. Within the next week, I'd say we'll have part two up and on the channel. So, trust me, you'll want to see it. Part two is going to be a banger. Like, part one is pretty good.
Stuff.
Part one is pretty good, but part two is like, I mean, like, we're pretty high energy about this, but like, we're pretty shaken up. Like we've never experienced, we're new to paranormal investigations, and
this was our first ever like experience capturing anything.
Yeah, we're paranormal virgins. No, but like, all joking aside, we went over to her mom's house for a late Thanksgiving dinner, and her house was behind a church. Very small town. We live in Iowa. So it's if anybody knows Iowa, which most of you probably haven't even heard of it, which exactly, it's a small town. Not really, a lot of people don't really know about it. So basically the house used to be behind a church. And like I said, it's in the middle of nowhere. The house was moved right next door to the church. So it used to be a church house, essentially, right? That's what it was.
Yeah.
I don't really know what it was used for. It's just a church house. Maybe like extra storage or something like that. Maybe the
priest
lived there.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure on that, but we do know for a fact it was a church house. It was relocated next door, finished out its years being a church house until I believe the people just passed away, got put into new hands. The house was sold to a Roger.
Yeah, and his wife.
And they had a kid.
They
correct?
had a couple kids.
Yeah. Pretty much what happened was, which this is all of what her mom has told us. There's no real factual evidence, but the way it works in a small town, some of you guys might know if you're from a small town, word kind of goes around and everybody knows each other. So I would say, you know, from the talk of the town of like what this house used to be, and you know, like the stories is pretty factual.
Right.
Like I'd say, I mean, I'm very like iffy on like what people tell me, but like this, I really believe, and I'd say that it's pretty real.
Yeah.
But somebody named Roger, wife, kids, moved in, grew their family in this house. Roger passed away in the bathroom.
In 2008.
In 2008. And then, now don't get me wrong, there was quite a bit of history from when it was a church house a long time ago. So this house has history besides that. Because 2008 is pretty recent.
Right. And we don't even know
what happened.
What exactly happened.
But there is word of when they moved in, a very strong smell of baby powder in the upstairs. That was one complaint that's always stuck with the house.
Yeah,
before, this was when the
walls.
frame, no walls, no furniture, no nothing, just a very strong baby powder scent from upstairs. As the house was being relocated and built. In Iowa, there's a lot of floods, tornadoes, stuff like that. So the house has kind of been rebuilt back and forth over the years, but it's still basically, you know, the same.
Remodeled.
It's just they fixed up what was broken.
Right.
Essentially.
Remodeled, yeah.
So to not make this intro crazy too much longer, we'll go and get to the point. Roger passed away in the bathroom. The child passed away as well. One of the children passed away as well. Correct?
There was rumor of a baby passing away.
Like a baby.
In the room, actually, where we held the investigation.
Yes.
I don't know how true it is, but...
The upstairs room.
Yeah, and then, like, the attic space above that room, there were, like, some baby clothes found
Upstairs, and, like, toys, dolls, stuff like that. Yeah. But not too long after they moved out, that's when her mom had bought the house. They live there now. So we were over there for, like I said, late Thanksgiving dinner. We recently bought a spirit box, a K2, REM pod, the light up cat balls,
which we didn't
dowsing
use
rods,
in
which
this
we didn't use, But we had our equipment back and we wanted to show her brother. So we went upstairs. His bedroom is the room where the baby passed away. That was
and
what
where we
the
held,
rumor.
Yep,
and that's where we did the investigation.
investigation.
Because it started off, we were kind of like testing the equipment, just kind of like showing.
And we were just
him.
messing around.
Yeah. And it actually started to give real results, and the equipment was working. And when we first bought it, because we've had the equipment for what, about a month now?
Yeah.
And we tested it before in our own apartment, and there was nothing. But again, our apartment has no backstory, it's just an apartment.
Right.
So, nothing really set off except for, when we would mess with it and stuff like that. We didn't get anything, but we started getting answers and voices, and the REM pod was going off, and like just so much crazy stuff happened. It definitely changed our perspective on everything.
For sure.
Because we haven't
in this video
seen stuff like that before.
In this video, like,
there's some edgy stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
and
which, yeah, we don't want to spoil it, so stick around, watch part 1. I'll tell you what, part 1, you're definitely going to see some cool, crazy stuff, but part 2 is where it's at.
Yeah.
Part 2 is when it got bad.
Insane.
I would almost say, on normal circumstances, I would say that it went very wrong. But for the fact that we got it all on video, and just the proof of, like paranormal stuff, just like it blew all of our minds.
Yeah.
Because your brother was very skeptical.
Yeah,
and like
he was a big skeptic.
Yeah,
and
he was like, "Oh yeah, you stupid equipment."
He's like, that's lame,
Yeah.
And then when we started the investigation, that's
and the
when
answers,
it kind of like hit him, like, oh, dang,
like this is real. Because we went above and beyond. A lot of the part 1 and part 2 is the Estes method, which is where you have the spirit box. It sweeps through FM, AM radio stations, and you ask questions, and it picks up the electromagnetic voices, and it'll come through. So you put on a pair of noise-canceling headphones, which I had on a pair of Beats, the headphones. Everybody knows that they're noise-canceling. And all you hear is static. And I showed in the video, like, I put the headphones up to the camera and said, like, hey, this is what I'm listening to. And it was loud. And I can't hear absolutely anything. And they ask questions. And I just say out loud whatever I hear coming through. And the answers that we were getting were
unreal.
Like unreal.
Oh,
and like they were relative. Like they were.
And it was like.
Yes. Now, some of them, when it got. There's some things that happen when it started to go bad that they were really quick. But, for a little bit, some of the responses took a little while. But for the most part, they were on par.
Like, I'm
yeah.
It still shaken up about the whole thing, honestly. Like,
yeah.
Just like, oh, wow.
Yeah. But I feel like this is a long enough intro. You guys get the idea. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. If there's anything that you see or hear that we didn't, or, just anything going on, drop it down in the comments. Let us know. The super long intro, that's not going to be a usual thing. It's just, this is our first ever video. So, hello, both of us.
Hi.
Tori Brandon.
Yes.
Tori Brandon. Yeah, that's who we are. Welcome to the channel. We have a lot of investigations planned that we want to go out and do. This is something that we've believed in for a while, and we just want proof. So this is a thing. This is a thing for us.
We're finally going after it.
Yeah. Huge shout out to Sam and Colby. If they're ever seeing this, they were our inspiration to start.
Honestly,
like, I mean, like,
a
huge,
big part of.
Like, huge. And we just want proof for ourselves because. From us, not saying that they have fake content, but like you see other people doing stuff and you're like, man, that's kind of.
You really have to experience it for yourself 100%. To get a real feel for what these guys are going out and doing.
Yeah.
And
today,
I don't want to compare to them.
Oh, yeah, of course not.
It was like
eye-opening. Definitely eye-opening. Ooh. Yeah, 100% eye-opening. Yeah. So,
before we make this intro way too long.
But yeah, we're already past that point. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed part 1. Definitely stick around for part 2 because you're gonna want to see part 2. Part 2 is where it's at.
For sure.
Check out our Instagram, our TikTok. We'll be posting.
There might be a little sneak peek.
Oh yeah.
on the TikTok.
Yeah.
So.
And it's a good way to find out when we upload. Of course, subscribe, like the video, let us know you liked it. Drop down in the comments, whatever, questions, anything that you guys have. We're definitely active. We want to talk with you guys as much as possible. So with all that being said, I think that pretty much about wraps it up. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the video. I hope you guys enjoy.
Roger,
Quick.
Can you turn on the REM pod and get near it?
I have goosebumps, man. Oh my god, dude.
Kidding. This is weird.
Okay. I'm gonna K2 over here and see.
Roger, can you turn the REM pod on again?
There's nothing on the K2.
Can you make it beep?
Can you touch the REM pod again?
It's going towards yes.
And then we have dowsing rods right over here that we're using. You guys can't see it, but we just got the REM pod to go off twice as I was recording.
No, seriously.
But like it was literally like this.
It's like that.
Like just quick. Like we'll play it back and you can see it. I K2'd over there, nothing. So I think we'll just ask questions. But Ethan was saying, he said, Roger, can you go near the REM pod?
And
they
yes.
Well, no, they went to no. And then we asked, do you not want us to know that you're here? And it hard yes.
And then it beeped.
And then it went off. And then as we were freaking the fuck out because it beeped once. We were freaking the fuck out. I'm like, I need to record this. So I started We've only been recording for 1 minute and 40 seconds.
It beeped again.
And then it beeped again. Like as soon as I hit record, I'm like, I gotta do this because like we're getting stuff here.
Roger, can we know you're here?
We've never gotten anything on the REM pod before.
Dude, it's going hard, yes. Oh, maybe not.
But here, you take the spirit box. We'll do Estes and we'll do the questions. So, for all of you guys that know, beats are noise canceling, so I can't hear any of the questions that they're asking. So,
Roger, can you turn on the REM pod for me?
you know how to start sweeping it, right? Okay. So I'm going to put these on and here, just for proof here. It's sweeping radio stations, and just so you guys can know what I'm hearing. This is what I hear. Just static.
Roger, can you take all the
So there's
electricity
that.
out of the room and put it into the REM pod?
You can take energy from my phone.
All right.
If you need it.
That started going on.
I saw it.
You guys can start asking. I'm going to put them on. Okay, I'm putting them on, all right?
Okay.
It's me. As soon as I put them on, it said, it's me. Hi. Help.
How do you want us to help you?
Reason.
What's the reason?
I need.
You need what?
Leave.
Is it because I'm asking too many questions?
It's okay. Stones.
You can take energy from my phone.
This is.
This is who?
Salvation. I'm big. Recording.
Yeah, we are recording.
Can you show us a sign that you're here?
Instantly.
How?
Punk.
Who's a punk? Are you trying to punk us?
Who's the punk? I. Either I or hi. I don't know.
I would be yes. So
Me. It just answered the question I asked. It said me. Oh, the LEDs tripped me out. I thought it lit up blue. Okay, I'm putting them back on.
Roger, where are you?
Metal.
You're in metal?
It whispered something. I didn't get what it said.
And look at how close you have to be to touch this.
Flashy.
yes, the
Yeah.
REM pod is flashy.
Can you turn it on?
Can you touch it for us? Can you touch the red light?
Roger, can you squeeze the antenna?
Asshole.
The dog.
The dog's an asshole?
B. Stolen.
What's stolen?
Pay attention. On God.
What do you want us to pay attention to?
There's no one here. Roger, squeeze the antenna of the REM pod if you're here.
Stop it.
He was telling the dog to stop it.
Don't do it.
You want your ass beat, what?
Don't.
Don't what? Are you the demon?
You'll be blue. The fuck are you guys asking? Conflict.
Between who? Quit barking at me.
Can the dog see you?
It's big. Everything.
What is?
Mallory.
Is that the name of the little girl that you made suffer?
It's me.
Is it you, Roger?
Hi, Mallory.
Oh. That's not good.
More.
More what? More questions?
$100.
100 what? So what he's doing is he's turning off all of his
Screaming.
senses. He's turning off all of his senses by closing his eyes. That can be actually very dangerous. He just
Liquid.
screaming.
Stop.
Stop what?
No.
No.
Don't say that.
When I was literally talking about how
No.
dangerous it.
Screaming. I'm from the
Are you from the right or left side?
personal.
Answer my question.
More screaming. More screaming.
Answer my
Yelling.
question. Answer my question.
How?
Are you from the right or left side?
Roger. Are you?
No.
Answer my question.
Ow.
Answer.
Bad.
No. I need you to answer my question. Are you from the right or left side?
I'm different.
Answer my question.
I am.
No, you're not. Answer my question.
You don't know.
Now.
Stop.
No. You stop. I need you to
Dead.
answer my question.
Who's dead?
Screaming.
Answer my question.
Laughing.
This is bad.
Do it.
Answer.
Do it.
Answer.
All right.
Are you from the right or left side?
Prevent.
Answer my question. Are you from the right or left side?
Great.
This dude's pissing me off.
Okay.
Answer my question.
Uh-oh.
Answer my question.
The Bible.
Yes, that is from the Bible. Now answer my
And there was
question.
just some sort of like opera type of music.
Gospel. Are you from the right or left side? Answer my question.
Help.
No, I don't want to help
Choose
you.
me.
Answer my
Are
question.
we talking to Mallory?
Screaming.
Answer my question.
Brother. 5.
You're not answering my
She's
question.
5.
The little girl?
Asshole.
I'm the asshole. But you're not answering my question.
Uh-huh.
Oh, dude. I'm about to whoop your ass, cuz.
Fuck you.
Stop.
Is the dog demon?
Are you getting mad because I'm asking you if you're from the right or left side?
Thanks.
Inside it.
Answer my question.
You little.
Why can't you answer my question?
It's working.
What's working?
I'm getting a lot of opera music for some reason. I don't know.
We need to pull him out. He needs to hear what just happened.
Shepherds.
There's
Can
one
you
right
answer?
here. Seriously. I think they're trying to get to us through the dog.
One more question. Are you trying
On
to
this
use,
planet.
Are you trying to get to us through the dog?
Alphabet.
That's not what I asked.
No.
Are you sure about that?
I'm big.
He's big.
Bigger than the dog?
Dottie.
I'm big. Heel.
Okay. You're done.
You
What?
need to hear what just was said.
What?
Listen to that video. And the light pod.